Hi, everybody. How are you doing? I'm Dr. Gail, and thanks for joining me today on your Saturday. I hope everybody had a nice holiday, and I hope they can have a nice one coming up here, here on January 1st. But thanks for being here. And let's see, I'm starting some questions. I'll be taking questions today, and let me see who all's here. But I do have an important message I was receiving this morning that I'll be sharing with you in just a minute. Hey, Kimberly in the ethers, thanks for being here. Hey, Cerebral Less Back 40 Studios, that's a mouthful for me. Thanks for being here. Hey, Barbara Hart Love, thanks for joining us. Let's see who else is here. Hey, Teresa, thank you. And yes, thank you. Greetings, Galactic Tribe and Gail. I so look forward to our chats. Please remember to like and subscribe. Questions in all caps. Muy gracias. Muy gracias. Thank you. Thank you, Teresa. Um, thank you for doing that. Thank you for looking after me because, I always forget to do that. All right, let me see who else is here joining us. I usually just jump into the questions and things, and I don't even think about saying those things. So I'm glad y'all have my back. Let's see. I think I saw. Let's see. Suzanne, I saw she's here. Um, I said hello to Barbara. Thanks for being here. Yeah, Suzanne, there she is. And hey, Tina, thanks for being here. And who else is here? Coastal Crone. Coastal Crone, where are you? So obviously you're on the coast like me. So where are you on the coast? But thanks for being here. Let's see who have. Hey, Three Shifting Bells. There's Debbie. She's the one that run the free reading for putting a review on my books. So she won a 3-month session with me. So I'm looking forward to having that with her. Oh, hey, Nancy Jean. Thanks for being here. Hey, Son of Watt. Hey, Mary Lau. Thanks, everybody, for being here. Oh, hey, Patricia. Thanks for being here. And I wanted to thank you because you're the one that introduced me to the ultra major, that chakra in the back. I was talking to Hayden Crawford about it, and I was going, it was somebody in my chat that introduced me to me or told me what it was. And I do thank you, and I do learn a lot from everybody in the chat. And so I appreciate every one of you for helping educate everybody in here. Hey, Stacy, thanks for being here. Hey, yet another Linda. Hey, Chris MK. Oh, you're in Virginia, Chesapeake Bay. Oh, that's a beautiful area. Yeah, I'm further south than you in North Carolina, but pretty close. So let's see who else is here. Hey, Rossi, thanks for being here. Well, anyway, I have a big message, and I want y'all to take this with a grain of salt because I do not like predicting the future. I don't like the consequences of being wrong. And I just don't like putting the wrong information out there. So when I'm talking about future things, which I am clairvoyant and I do see future events in the future, and I know people who do get it wrong a lot of times use the timelines change. Well, I'm not one of those people to do that. So what the future that I'm seeing, so as I said, take it with a grain of salt, is that our big event will be there will be a big event in the end of this of 2026 in December. It'll last for 2 weeks all the way through January 2027. And it will be a lot of spaceships will be appearing in the sky. They will look like stars, but it'll be no mistaken of what they are. So that's what I have been shown. And it's also, it will be an easy way to start revealing who they are because appearing as stars in the sky and not being able to know what it is, it won't scare as many people. And what they're asking us is for us to join together and make sure we manifest that to happen. So that is what they're asking, and that will be at the end of 2026 for 2 weeks, all the way through January 2027. And that's a big event that's going to be happening. As you know, take it with a grain of salt because the last time I predicted the big reveal, it turned out when I was expecting them to expose themselves, they did by sending drones out, and that was December, I think it was 2024. I mean, but it wasn't the event I was expecting. So they're giving more clarification what this event will be. But again, as I said, take it with a grain of salt. I don't know if it'll happen. I don't like putting information out there that I don't know if it's going to come true or not. But the reason why they are asking me to say something about it is they do want us to join together and manifest that this event will happen. So let's see who else has joined us. I see Stacy Marie Norton has joined us. And let's see who else is here. I know I got you yet another one. Hey, thanks for joining us today. Let's see, Patricia, what is it? I would have done a review on your books yet. I do not have Amazon account due to them not resolving someone trying to use my account. Oh, Patricia. Oh no. Oh, yeah. I didn't even know that was a thing, but it makes sense that somebody would be doing that. I mean, that can hack into anything. So, but yeah, hopefully you can get that resolved. It's amazing how much we do Amazon. I'm hoping you can use Amazon and just ordering stuff now. I hope you're not just totally, you can't do it anymore or can't order from them anymore. Of course, there's a lot of people who are refusing to use them. Okay, what are you saying, Sarah? Do we get on these ships? I'm excited. I don't know about the whole details of all that. This is the only thing I'm supposed to be saying is that when this event will be, how it will appear as stars, and they want us to, the reason why they're telling us about it is because they want us to join together and manifest that event happening. So that's the only information I have. I mean, they're showing me how it looks. And it's going to be really pretty because they look just like stars, but they'll be new stars that they can't deny what they are. Oh, Patricia, you have brothers that you order items on Amazon for you. Oh, okay, well, good. So, but anyway, that's the message I have from today, and it is an important message. But anyway, let me go ahead and start with some questions we have here. Let's see, Teresa, greetings. Oh, you've already done that. I'm sorry. Thanks again, Teresa, for doing that for me. Okay, so Sarah, Dr. Gail, questions, can I have a message from Trey, please? My galactic ears are sideways today. Okay. Oh, Rossi, you had a dream we were waiting for ET ships to arrive. Well, there you go. We've got a year. So yeah, thank you for saying that. Maybe that kind of reinforces, because all this morning I'm going, you really want me to say this? You really want me to put this out there? Do you really know I don't like putting predictions out there? I really don't just like disappointing people. And they kept going, yes, 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 put it out there. And as I said, I do not like doing predictions because I don't like disappointing people and I don't like being wrong. So that's kind of how it is. But I am very clairvoyant and I do see the future a lot. I just don't talk about it that much for that reason. But this seemed to be an important one today. Oh, Teresa, you're saying, oh, it might be a good time to schedule a show in January 26th or 27th to schedule a show. Oh, yeah, Teresa, yeah, that's a good idea. That is a year away, and probably when we get closer, they'll give me more information on how this is to happen. Stacy, yeah, I never disappoint. Oh, well, thank you. As I said, there's a lot of people who do like to do predictions and put that information out there, and I've often wondered, if they worry about it, they don't seem to. They just do it, and they do it with such confidence. Maybe I just don't have enough confidence in. It's not that I don't have the confidence in the information. As I said, I'm just worried about disappointing people. You're going to call it an invitation. Okay. Yes. Okay. All right. So let's get back to Sarah. Sarah, Dr. Gail, if questions okay. Can I have a message from Trey? My galactic ears are on sideways today. All I can see is your ears being turned around, Sarah. So it's a funny image. Oh, by the way, forget it. Forget it. Let me put this banner up. I've put in a new email address. Let me see if I can find it. There it is. Because people are having so much trouble with my Dr. Gail, my Dr. Gail starseed at gmail.com, I went ahead and put another email address up. And so So it's going to be Skywalking with Moon at, well, look at how this done. It's, let me put it up there again. It'll be there to the Skywalking with Moon at gmail.com. So that's another email address. And I have put it in this box here, or the description. So that is a new email address so people can contact me. Anybody who already has contacted me in the past will not have a problem getting a hold of me. It seems like new people who are trying to get a hold of me, or somebody I've never ever talked to, are having issues emailing me. So now I've got two email addresses, and hopefully one will work for you. So there we go. So there's two email addresses in the description box here. All right. Oh my gosh, your comment has disappeared. Let me get back here. Sarah's probably going, why in the world do you keep not talking to me? Well, I'm trying to get Trey to come in and see if he has something that he wants to say, or why your ears are on sideways. Because I see that you're right. Your ears are on sideways right now, Sarah. And you're saying we're shifting. We're shifting. We're shifting your information. I think they're getting ready to take you in another direction, Sarah. Yeah, I'm getting a big yes on this. We're shifting your information and taking you in another direction. This will take a lot more to get into than I have time for here, but it looks like, Sarah, you're, whatever you're doing now, they're getting ready. It's almost like you have plateaued on whatever you're doing now. And then, thanks, Sarah, you're okay. I understand timing and all. Yeah, your ears are on sideways because you're shifting. I'm just saying, like, they're shifting gears. And whatever you've been doing, they're saying you plateaued at that. So they're shifting gears, and you're going to be beginning something new. And this is pretty exciting. I think you're going to have to keep us informed of what this something new is, or maybe you already know an inkling of what that is. But, and I get this humongous yes on this, Sarah. So this is going to be great. And this is a higher level of understanding and dealing with things that you're going to be working with. So this is pretty exciting for you. Patricia, what do you say? So that's great, Sarah. Yeah, I'm excited for you. Patricia saying maybe it's just me. I do not expect readers to be 100% accurate, as they are human, and interpretation can be at play. I do feel they try to really accurate. I do too, Patricia. I do think they. I'm just amazed at how confident. I think probably is more. I'm amazed at how confident they are putting the information out without repercussion. And I know readers are not perfect, and we know and we interpret information differently. And also the way questions are asked depends on how the information comes back. So there's a lot of factors into that. Maybe one day I'll have enough confidence just to spit it out, whatever I'm getting, and not worry about it. But I do. And that's my personal issue. That's not the ET's issues or any of y'all's issue. That's my personal issue. Oh, okay, Sarah, you're nice. I something on a ley line told I have to go to Shasta. That might be it. You know, when I was told I was to go to Mount Shasta, let me see if you're supposed to go to Mount Shasta. Um, and I'm gonna give you a hit on whenever you get there, Sarah, if you go to Mount Shasta, call it Mount Shasta. They are offended when you just say Shasta, because that's actually the next county over. But just so you don't offend somebody when you get there, just make sure you say Mount Shasta. I made that mistake, so, and I was corrected by it. But I'm getting a yes that you're supposed to go to Mount Shasta. So there you go. Maybe there's something there for you. Um, you're not just to be in the mountain. I'm not sure what you mean by that, but anyway, yeah, they're saying you are to go to Mount Shasta. And people do switch out here and there because Mount Shasta needs some energy from light workers. And I spent 2 years there, but it is like a metaphysical world or metaphysical college. But it looks like you're going. I'm getting that you will be. I'm getting that you're going to be doing the 2 year stint also. I get a humongous yes on that. So I don't know if that's in your even thought process, Sarah, but it looks like, yeah, Mount Shasta. There's a lot of good people there, and a lot of good locals. There's so many locals that are not even really in the metaphysical world, but just being in that area makes them very connected anyway. You want to go up to Mount Shasta another year? Stacy, yes. Well, it looks like Sarah's going to go. Okay, let's see who's next. Looks like it's Suzanne. May I please have a message from my guide team? Okay, Suzanne, let me see. Okay, here comes this heart chakra. And what they're showing me is your heart is green and it's radiating this light. I'm not sure what this means, but that's what they're showing me right now is your heart being green in color, radiating a almost like it's a whitish yellow light. Why in the world would that be? Healing. Healing. It's a healing process. Okay, your heart chakra is going through a healing process. I think this might be a big step for you. I'm getting a yes on this. This is a big step. And again, this will take a lot more to get into the details of that, but just know, Suzanne, you're on the right direction. It looks like you've made a big step and that your heart is radiating, almost like coming into its own. That's the word I'm hearing, coming into its own. So it looks like you've opened up that heart chakra. Now it's not to fear what's next, because this is going to feel very different for you. Don't fear what's next, is the message that I'm getting. Of course, that can go a whole lot of different directions. But Susan, does that make sense to you? That, let's see, you're very pleased about a heart healing. I opened up to my daughter and expressed my emotions. Well, there you go. That makes perfect sense, because that's what they're showing, is that your heart is green and it is radiating the yellowish white light, like you've opened it up. So that must have been a very important step for you. And don't be afraid of what's coming next, is what they're saying. I have no idea what that is, but don't be afraid of what's coming next, because apparently that's going to be maybe a little scary, because you haven't had your heart chakra open for a long time. Okay, let's see who's next. Okay, Teresa, do my guides have any message? Am I slowing down as previously requested by them? Have you slowed down enough? No. You need to still work on that, Teresa. You need to slow down. And the reason they're showing what they're showing me, Teresa, is that you have filled, what they're saying, you filled your life with this busy work that's not allowing time for them. They're wanting you, this is all amounting to time to work with them in a different capacity, it looks like. Anyway, you're needing to get rid of the busy work. And I don't know what busy work this is, but it's to get rid of the busy work and allow more time for them. And it's almost like to receive messages and to express the messages. It's working with them in a different capacity is what it is, Teresa. So anyway, I don't know the busy work you're doing, but it's, so they're showing me it's kind of like insignificant busy work, a lot of us do that. Teresa, you say you're slow down. How I'm crafting for money planning book. I thought I needed to ground. Well, maybe that's what it is, or is that you're doing too much. You probably do need to ground, because I mean, you sit out there in the sky like I do. So there's always the continual issue of grounding. Um, but there's some busy work, and it, and they're just showing me it's kind of chatter, just this chatter, chatter, chatter of busy work that maybe grounding will help with this. Yes, okay, grounding was going to help with this. I don't know why they keep showing me this chatter. It's like you have so much chatter going in your head, they don't have room for them. I'm getting a yes on that. And that's what I heard. So much chatter going on in your head that they don't have room for them. So they're not just showing me the things you're working on. It's also, it looks like I'm worried about family. I'm worried about um, whatever stuff is going on outside your house. I'm not sure what that is. Oh, you have ADHD. Oh, maybe that's what it is. Maybe it's the ADHD. Is it the ADHD? No. Oh, no. In fact, they're saying that benefits you. Okay, so apparently the ADHD helps the extraterrestrials are connected with them. No, it's unnecessary chatter, and they're just showing me just little things. I don't know sure why they're showing me like you're worried about something outside your house, like the yard or the house outside house, and it's just stuff that's just continually going on. And then they're showing me like chatter for the computer work, chatter for this. It's just kind of a little unnecessary chatter is what I'm saying, seeing, and you're not taking a break from it. It's always there, and you're needing to slow that part down and allow them to come in with information. I don't know if all that makes sense, but I don't know what it is about outside that they keep showing me. Oh, you're renovating house yard. Okay, okay, well, okay, well, that's big part of it is your mind is big time on that, and you need to relax with that. That's part of the chatter because that's what they're really showing me, the chatter of the outside the yard, the computer, the chatter of the computer, and also they're showing me writing stuff down, and it might have been the working, but anyway, that's what you need to do is start relaxing with that, slowing down with that thought process, moving away. It's not like it can't be done. It's just that you need to, oh, oh, oh. This is a technique that somebody taught me years ago. Whenever your mind is full of chatter of all these things that you need to do, if you put it on paper, you write a list of it, then it doesn't look as big as it is. You get that chatter out of your head onto a piece of paper so you know you're not going to forget it, and you can pull that piece of paper out and look at it. So when it's down on a piece of paper, your mind can relax that it's not going to forget it. I think that's what I'm hearing. Are you going to hire a landscaper handyman? That will help, but I do think putting it on paper is going to help. All the things that you want to do outside in your yard, you're going through your mind trying, I want to do this, I want to do that, I want how I want to do it. Start writing it down and get it out of your mind so you can open space for different information. Okay. Oh, what's this, Suzanne? You're saying your blood pressure seems to be back to normal. I just figured out that my poor eating habits caused drastic change. Now resting blood pressure is lower than before when I did eat healthier. Yay! Good for you. That's good for you. Okay. Hey, Winder Ella. Thanks for being here. All right, let me see who is next. All right. Coastal Chrome, may I please have a message from my galactic family? Okay, they're asking me to pull a card. Okay, I'm going to pull out of the Starseed Oracle deck. I don't think you see it. Oh, this is a glare. I hope you saw that. Anyway, I'm going to pull it out of the Starseed Oracle deck. Ooh, look at this card I'm pulling. Perspective. Okay, perspective. And it says, none of this matters. Zoom out, common ground. Okay, so I don't know what you're going through right now, Coastal Chrome, but the message I'm getting is about zooming out is that whatever you're immersed in right now, it's almost like they're saying you're being narrow-minded about what you're doing. I don't know what you're doing or what kind of thought process you're going through or what teachings you have done. It's time, and they're showing me that you're narrowed to that. And I don't know if you do different things. It's almost like they're showing me one thing they're showing me is if you're a tarot reader, you have the ability to expand past that, and you don't need to just focus on because they're showing me cards, and I'm not sure why they're showing me cards. But if you're a tarot reader or an oracle card reader, you have the ability to expand past that. So I'm not sure what you're being focused on, but they're wanting you to expand your perspective and not be so microscopic at looking um, at, at at that thing. First, I was going for family because I thought it was family, but to me, it's in the metaphysical world. So, Coastal Chrome, what is it that you do metaphysically? Is there anything that you do specifically? Do you work with cards, or maybe you're supposed to work with cards, but they're wanting you to expand your focus, your perspective, and also expand what everybody's telling you to do. Like go for what you feel is right. Hey, Paula, thanks for being here. Okay, let's see who else. Let's see. Are you here, Costa Cron still? Hey, Bemuse Shaman, thanks for being here. Hey, Liz, thanks for being here. And let's see. All right, I'm going to go to the next one. Costa Cron, I'm anxious to hear what is it that you do? What is it, Kimberly? What were you asking me here? Dr. Gail, would you consider being a guest on a panel at a conference in Sedona in May 2026? Well, possibly. Just can get in touch with me about that. Just get in touch with me. We can talk. So I've just put up my new email address because people are having trouble getting a hold of me. Let me pull up this new email address. My typical email address, if I've already contacted you or we're in a conversation, this is my new one, but Dr. Gail Starseed at gmail.com is my original one, and it still works for people who have contacted me. For people who are having trouble, this is the one I put up now that we can try and see if that will work, because some people are having issues trying to get through that email address. And I've had problems with that email for the past several months. So I just went ahead and made another one. So, okay. Oh, okay. Thanks for getting back with me, Coach Crum. I've been intuitive since 4, had brain tumor removed 9 years ago. My connection is not as easy. 75, now caring for my handicapped husband. Okay. I think that's okay. I don't want to say anything like negative about this, but I don't think that's true. I think your connection is just as strong, but it's in a different way, is what I'm hearing. Your connection is just as strong, and but it's you need to go about it a different way. That's the narrowing of the perspective, because you're so used to one way of connecting with them, and okay, I'm not sure why they're showing me this, but they're showing me you taking a bath, being immersed in water. Coastal Chron, I don't know about that, but that's what they're showing me. Your connection will start again if you get into a tub of bath, immerse yourself, and they're and it's making it look like an experience, making an experience, like maybe having candles, maybe make special soaps, special smells, and but that's the part of the perspective, is expanding that perspective, because you do still have that ability. And taking care of your handicapped husband, I took care of my dad with dementia for 8 years. I know how encompassing that is for your life, taking care of somebody like that. So I do understand, how encompassing and how much that takes up you, and you're thinking about it all the time. But that's what they're showing me is taking time for yourself to get in the bath, making it a special event, and opening up your connection a different way is what I'm hearing. So I hope that helps. That bath looks wonderful. Okay, let's see. All right, let's see. Tina. Hi, Dr. Gail. Did I start out in Andromeda? I received a message that was my origin. Okay, let's see. There's a lot of people who started out in the Andromeda star system. First off, well, you know, we have the universe, the Andromeda universe, and I know the Andromeda universe, they send over people and they developed the Andromeda star system here in the Milky Way. So let me see. So there's two questions there to ask. Are you from the Andromeda universe? No. Are you from the? I am getting a no, Tina. I'm getting a no that you're not from Andromeda, either one of them. Star system. There's some kind of connection to it because there's a connection to Orion with this Andromeda. Maybe you were Andromeda that went to Orion? And I'm getting a yes on this, Tina. I don't think your background's that clear cut because I'm seeing it looks like you could have been an Andromeda going into Orion, but I don't know that either one of those are what you associate with, or like that's your personality that shows up. Oh, then you also feel like you're getting activated from this show. I always check with you first, Dr. Gail. Thank you. You're welcome. Yes, I do have that tendency, and I think that's what I'm here for, is to activate people and help people remember their own things that have happened to them, open them up to their memories. But uh, I there's more to this, Tina, than as simple as you being from Andromeda. And I'm thinking you're an Andromeda that went to the Orion system, and I think you participated in the wars there. And I'm getting all these yeses on this, but there's so much more to it. Tina, you said the Palladians was what you told me before. That's what I'm still getting is that you're a Palladian, and I'm getting a yes on that too. But there's like a whole saga, a whole story to all this, from Andromeda to the Orion system to the Palladians. I think the Palladians are where you probably found home, as in that personality, that lifetime, that was where you felt comfortable. That's what you brought forward. That's what you consider yourself as. And I'm getting all yeses on this. That I would stick to that you're Palladian, but I do think you probably were from the Andromeda star system and came to Orion during the wars, and you just don't want to, you're almost like, I don't associate with that anymore. I don't have anything to do with that. Anything. You're starseed mud. Yes. But you are a Palladian. Like I think, like I say, I am an Arcturian hybrid or human hybrid, which is Arcturian. I know I've had other lifetimes before that, and I don't know what is my original because I know I fought in the Orion Wars also, but I do think that we kind of put that in our past. Like I really don't want to associate with that. That was a bad time for me, and this is what I associate with now. And so I think that's what you're doing, Tina. Is I think Palladian is your personality, your family, what you feel comfortable with. But you do have a past before that. Anyway, it seems like that's complicated, and I know how complicated that sounds, but a lot of us here have complicated pasts like that. I hope that helps. 360 us hello fellow mud. Yes. Okay. No, you're welcome, Tina. All right, let's see. Let's take us Patricia. Have you got two here, Patricia? Oh, okay. You're okay. That's the first one. Okay, thanks for this. Hello, Dr. Gail, Galactic Tribe. Please place your questions in all caps, like and subscribe. Thank you for saying that for me. Okay, and you have a question, Dr. Gail. Charlie, my mantis being recently heard clicking sound. It was so strong, it almost sounded like some kind of code. Please explain further. Well, let me see here. Okay, what is he wanting to say? Well, it was codes, Patricia, and I think you hold codes. You hold a lot of codes. Oh, no, that clicking released the codes. Well, the codes that you were seeing were the codes for within you. The codes that were released were within you, and it was important codes for your mantis being, God. Oh, this is complicated. I'm not sure what he's saying. But those codes were within you. But I'm not sure. I'm just going to say I'm sure this is so complicated. I don't quite understand it. But because what they're showing me is a group of spaceship, and I'm assuming it's the Mantis being spaceships, and these codes somehow were important, and they're showing me that the codes that were within you were shooting out to all these different spaceships out in the group. But I don't know what it was for. Why? I don't know why. I don't know why, Patricia, it would take a lot. It felt significant. It is significant. And it's the codes within you that were significant. Oh, he's saying we finally found the person who held the codes, which was you. I don't know the significance. I don't know they're going to let me know the significance of this. They're not going to let me know the significance of this. I think it's beyond my comprehension. It is. So anyway, whatever codes that they discovered that you had, it unleashed the codes for whatever that group of spaceships for them. And I'm not sure if we were or when we will understand what that was all about. Well, I think you can understand it for me. Will Patricia understand? Nope. Neither one of us are ever going to understand it. That's above our pay grade. Just know it was important. It was important. Let's see. Patricia, what you're saying, you mentioned that my DNA held some kind of info that was presented to the Galactic Federation. Not sure this is it. Yeah, what I'm not sure. It didn't look like it's the Galactic Federation. It's showing me a lot of different spaceships it went to, but they discovered that you're the one that had it, the information. I'm thinking this is just specifically to the Mantis beings. Okay. I saw Teresa. You're asking, do you recommend a starseed astrology? So, I did a starseed astrology years ago, and it was when it was first starting, and it's kind of a new, well, kind of was a new thing, and it was real interesting to find out what your different lifetimes and different things you did. I think it's kind of fun. I'm not sure. Um, I'm not real sure about the accuracy because the information I got from it is, and it could be, I'm sure it's a lot better than when I did it now. But at that time, there was a lot more perfection, whatever you say. It had to be perfected more and more things done. But I haven't done it in years. So that could have happened. It's fun to look at that to find out what you've done or the different places you've gone to, or the different kind of galactic beings you've been and what you did on those planets. But the words I was getting, it was not complete yet. It was incomplete. The information was incomplete. Anne-Marie is one who used to do them, and she did mine, and I think she did Danny Shay's also. Um, and Ursula with has play in her channel. Ascension Playground, I think is the name of her channel. Ascension Playground. She does it, and then there's the other person. Anyway, you can research that, because I'm sure, because it's been at least 4 years since I had mine done, and I think it's probably progressed. Let me see. Let me ask them. Is that Starseed astrology charts? Have they progressed? No, they're not. Still not complete yet. There's a lot more, but I think it's fun, and it can be sort of, just take it with kind of like a grain of salt, but it's a lot of fun to look at the different places that you have reincarnated or incarnated at. So anyway, there you go. It's just a lot of fun to look at it. All right, let's see who's next. Looks like it's Stacy. May I please have a reading from my galactic guides? Love you. Oh, well, thank you, Stacy. Okay, well, I'm going to pull out my cards again. Okay, Star Family, this is probably something you already know, and it says you're part of a team of souls calling for support. So what they're saying, Sarah, I don't think you're asking for help enough. Um, what they're saying is she doesn't realize how much support she has, and she is not using us to her best. They're saying the best ability. She's not using us to her best ability. I'm not real sure what that means. But I'm thinking, my interpretation of it is you're not using them enough. You're not calling in for help. You're not asking for guidance. Yeah, that's exactly, because they're showing me you have a blindfold on, Stacy, that you need to take that blindfold off. And this is a big yes on this. You need to take that blindfold off and start asking them for help. They are there. They're waiting for you. You have to ask for it. They're just not going to jump in and help you without you asking for help. So know that they're there for you, and start asking for help, Stacy. Asking for more information from them, or asking for assistance on the things that you're doing. That's cute, Stacy. That's what she's put a little. That's cute. All right, let me do one last question. My throat's giving out. I never talk this much except when I'm on here. All right, looks like it's Rossi. Rossi, may I have a message from my galactic guides? Okay. Whoa, it's going to take me back. They're saying, hold up. I study you're waiting for your clairs. I don't think you need to wait for your clairs. I think you just need to ask for assistance, because they're there. It doesn't really have much to do with your clairs. It has to do with knowing that you've got a team that can help you on decisions and things that you're wanting to do. The clairs will eventually come. Okay, Rossi, hold up. I'm not sure what this hold up is about. Hold up, stand still, look around. They're showing me you keep moving forward without stopping and absorbing what you've learned. So right now they want you to stop, stand still for a moment, and absorb. Does that mean anything to you, Rossi? You keep you've hit a barrier. You're welcome, Stacy. It's like you've hit a barrier and you're trying to push through it. And they want you to stand still so you can absorb this information that you're getting. I'm not sure what that's all about, but it gives you permission to rest, Rossi. So, all right. Okay, everybody. Thanks for being here today. I will be back on, I think it's Wednesday. I can't remember what I'm on next again. Anyway, I'll be back on. You can just wait and see what my announcements are. You're welcome, Patricia. Anyway, thanks for being here today. Thanks, moderators, for making this a safe place. And I will see y'all later. Have a great weekend. All right. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.